Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowl, here in the booth with Kirk Brewster. Time to find out who's going to be moving on from the college football playoff. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Russell. It's an out route. The catch made. Gets into space at the 50. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The sure hands, it's Hale. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Defense is coming after him. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. He keeps it on the design run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown! As they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Job by the coverage team. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. First play taken a deep shot. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big game.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And it's a direct snap. They're bringing down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
That run sets up a critical third down play. He's going to hand this off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Passing the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. Breaks free. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Ball handed to the running back. Got the first down and still motoring. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. It's positive yards.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now it's second down here. Back to pass. It's Russell. He's running out of time here. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
I know ultimately it feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the grab. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They test the middle but get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance for a big man takeaway there, but he couldn't quite hold on.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to war. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
Breaks an open space.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Gonna run it. It's Frazier. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Plus coverage now from the secondary. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He thought about returning it, but instead takes. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The throw, it's Russell. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender who throws the interception.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, That's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Hale. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Hale. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. To the air, it's Russell. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught, he's wide open, look out. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? And that one's straight down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
A little fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late, potentially get sacked. Got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Running out of time in the pocket. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Catch made in space, look out. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. Tight end goes in motion. He'll ride the back again here. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down the defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap and turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction than where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
One man in the backfield, never get the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Toss play to the running back going left. Heading for the end zone. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really.
Oh, the ball comes loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
After the big loss on first down, it's 2nd and goal, backed up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. So with play-on pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Play of the drive now, the 25. On the ground, it's Johnson. Fights off a defender. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Near the sticks, it's Hale. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw on the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Bringing pressure. Small, but the pass rush is sacked.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on 4th down.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on 4th down in the 4th quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's
looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. And this one is caught.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So now it's 3rd and short in the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17.
That's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
Looking for 6. Clock near the goal line. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job with this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
There's the snap. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. fielded in the end zone. It's Hale. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. To throw, it's Russell. Looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the try for 2. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he makes the 2-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and moving away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Defense got to be on alert here. And the back now goes in motion. Direct snap. Makes a nice move there. The Wildcat doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Grinding away on the ground. He shreds the tackle. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep down the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. We'll head with a 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Could take it all the way. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
Here it is, 1st and goal. They need 7 points to take the lead. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st down, play action. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. To the air, it's Russell. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Alabama.
And just like that, Chris, we've got a touchdown here, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead. Unbelievable to watch this quarterback and this offense work.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They've got a 1-point lead with time winding down. It's up to the defense now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Touchdown, Dogs. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback. With the game on the line, he finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him into the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Russell. The pocket breaking down. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He's going to take off. Crosses the 45.
Hey, the defense working with this lead does everything right. Taking away any threats downfield gives the quarterback only option really is to take off and pick up some yards. Now, they better be careful because you do that too many times, eventually he could get out and put it into the end zone.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. He looks downfield, everybody's covered, and instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
It comes down to this in this playoff game, 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Touchdown, tie. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the point after is good. So the lead now is 2 points in the 4th. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. Play of the drive now at 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
The offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. This time it's complete. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.